Today I'm making a little bit of collard green dip. It's very similar to a spinach dip that you might get at some of these restaurants that you're paying $10 or $12 for a little dish of it about that big. But this is collard greens, collard green dip. In my opinion, it has a more bold flavor, robust. It's got a better mouthfeel. I think you're going to like it. So I figured I'd just spend a little bit of time, just a little bit of time, and show you how to put that together for us right here at the homestead. Go in the yard and pick you some collard greens. And I cut my collards up fairly fine. And get them boiled down, you know, kind of get them cooked down a little bit. You don't have to cook them all the way. We're going to go ahead and get some garlic cut up here. We like garlic. We like a lot of garlic and some of our dishes, so you know, we're just going to use a lot. I've got 5 medium-sized cloves here. I'm just going to get it cut up nice and fine. You know, cut it up as fine as you like. You know, if you like big bites of garlic, leave it bigger. Okay? Because it's totally up to you. It's yours. It's what you're serving your family. You know what your family likes. I would not put whole cloves of garlic in it. But, yeah. Cut it up how you like it. Okay, I'm going to start putting this together. Collards are still cooking, but I can get this piece done. And I want you to keep this in mind. I'm not going to give you exact measurements on just about anything I do, and simply because that's not how I was taught to cook. My mother taught me, you know, a pinch of this, a dash of that, some of this, some of that, and that's just simply how I cook. Now, you know, I mean, you're going to see what I'm putting in here. This is cream cheese. You know, that's 1 package of cream cheese, and this is going to be 2 packages of cream cheese. So, I mean, you can get the gist of what's going on here, right? But, you know, we are going to get into mayonnaise, okay? I use Duke's mayonnaise. It's the only thing I use. I swear I'll never use anything else. I'm going to put about that much. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, that's, I don't know how much that is. 1/4 cup, 1/3 of a cup. Doesn't matter. That's how much I'm going to put in there. I'm going to put my garlic in there. Let's get that in there. Right? Cream cheese. Now, you can say this is a double batch if you want to. This is just what I do. So that's about 1/2 container of cream cheese, right? So got all that in there. I'm going to put some cheese in this, okay? I put cheese in the mix, and then I also put cheese on top, just to kind of brown off. So there is some cheese. My cream cheese was still really, really cold, and it's real firm. And your blender doesn't really, or your mixer doesn't really like your cream cheese to be that hard. So what I'm going to do, man, tell you what, I'm using my brains today, and I want you to as well. So I've got my collards over here cooking in that pot right there. So I'm just going to take that, and I'm just going to set it right on top of it, just like a double boiler. And I'm going to bring that cream cheese up to temperature. Okay, so my collard greens have been cooked down. You know, they're not cooked completely done. But if you have collard greens and leftover collard greens that are already done, that's fine to use also. I just picked these this afternoon, and they just needed to be wilted down. So that's all I did. I'm also going to go ahead and cut these up a little bit finer. When you put it in your mix, you want to make sure it's pretty good chop. You know, you don't want real big stringy pieces of collard greens and in your dip. I also, just as a matter of just how I live, I cut the stems out of my collard greens. I don't eat the stems. I can't think of any reason why I would. So I go ahead and cut those out before I even cook them. But you do your collard greens the way you do them. I haven't really put any seasoning on these collards, but it's okay. Like I said, if you've got leftover collard greens and they're already seasoned, that's going to be totally fine. Okay, let's get our collards into our mix, right? Kind of break them up a little bit as you put them in there, and that's going to be great, right? Now get your spoon and give them a mix, right? We'll put some black pepper in there also. We fresh grind our black pepper. This is probably half a tablespoon. Yeah, we'll put it all in there. You know, if you like it spicy, if you like a spicy dip, put some cayenne pepper or something in there. You know, if you like it more garlicky, put more garlic. We believe in using cast iron, and this skillet right here, the only thing I use this cheap skillet for is a cheap Chinese cast iron skillet. I wouldn't cook an egg in that to save my life, but it does a good job for dip. So I'm going to take and put just a little bit of lard on that skillet so it don't stick too bad. Yeah, like I said, this is just a cheap cast iron skillet we got at the auction. And we love using it for dip. It's a great presentation, and it's got a handle, and I could carry it, right? I could cook in it. It's perfect. So yeah, get you a cheap cast iron skillet to make dips in. They're great. Let's put her in there. I wish you could smell the garlic right now. See, it is garlicky. Get it spread around good. We're making this for a little Christmas get together we're having this evening. That's good. Yeah, that's real good. So you put it in a skillet and get you some of this fancy shredded cheese. Whatever kind of cheese you like, you know, if you like Gouda or Swiss, provolone, it don't matter to me. You'll use what you like, please. And we're just going to put some of that, watch out, right on top. Somebody's home. Somebody is home. It is my wife. She is home. Praise the Lord. And that's how we make collard green dip.